What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guys Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and today is my son's football team's homecoming. So we're having a big bonfire after the game. I mean, they're 5-0 right now. After today, 6-0. But anyways, we're having a big bonfire after the game. Everybody's bringing something to snack on. So what am I gonna make? I'm gonna make some bacon, cheese, and spinach stuffed mushrooms. These are gonna be amazing. So let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into this one. So for our bacon, cheese, and spinach stuffed mushrooms, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Next, what I did is I went ahead and I fried up some bacon. I made it nice and crispy. Now I'm taking 5 slices that I'm going to go ahead and mix into my stuffing mixture. I'm frying up two couple extra slices so that way I can crumble those for the topping. Now that that's all done, go ahead and wash your mushrooms. And what we're going to do is we're going to take them after they're washed. We're just going to pop the stems off, and you'll see it makes a nice little cup. And I'm just going to do that with all of my mushrooms. Once all my mushrooms are cups, I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, drizzle it over it. I'm going to toss these in the olive oil. Then I'm going to go ahead and set them aside until I'm ready to use them. There's very little prep work that's involved with them. All I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dice up a little bit of my garlic. I'm using 3 cloves. I like it a little extra garlicky. 1 or 2 cloves is perfectly fine though. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to chop up about 3 ounces of spinach. Once you're done with that little bit of prep work, we're ready to go ahead and go over the stove and start cooking. Now I've got about a tablespoon of oil already heating up in my pan here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chopped spinach and we're going to add that into the oil. I'm going to go till the spinach is almost all the way cooked. Which should take only a couple of minutes or so. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my diced garlic, add that in. I'm going to let that go for another minute or 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my bacon, my crumbled bacon, and let that cook for about 30 seconds to a minute. I let that go until my spinach was cooked all the way through. And now that that's done, I'm ready to go ahead and finish off my filling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 4 ounces of cream cheese, my 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, my 1 cup of shredded Italian cheese blend, my 1 egg that I forgot in the refrigerator. I'm going to start mixing this all together. Once I have that mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and add salt and pepper to my taste. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in my bacon, my spinach, and my garlic. And finish blending this all together. Once everything's thoroughly mixed together, I went ahead and I grabbed my baking dish and I laid out my mushrooms in that baking dish. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoonful of my mixture and put it into each mushroom. And after I have each mushroom filled, I'm going to take a little bit of my cheese, and a little bit of extra bacon, and throw that on top. you saw, as I filled those up, I made sure there was enough filling for all my mushrooms before I went back, and I added extra filling into each one. Now, depending on the size of your mushrooms is how much you'll be able to fill them up. So once I've got these filled, I've got them covered in extra cheese, I've got them covered in extra bacon, I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. You want that cheese on top to get nice and melty, get a little bit of that brown color, and these will be perfect. So once I'm done with these in the oven, we'll come back and check out how they came out. My mushrooms were in the oven for about 18 minutes, and they came out perfect. I mean, just take a look at them. They came out great. There's just a little bit of that hint of golden brown in that melted cheese. They're cooked all the way through. But you know what? I can't just look at these. You know I have to dig in and just give everything a try. These are amazing. This is one of the best little appetizers I have ever eaten. And I know you guys will love it. So go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see you next time.